Yes, people, what's going on? We're here inside the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Always up to no good right now in California. Man United lost the first game 2-1 against Arsenal, but the real quiz was the penalty shootout, and we won that. So Manchester United losing the 90 minutes, but winning the penalty shootout. Obviously, it's a little game on pre-season tour. It's a little friendly, so it doesn't mean too much. But the worrying thing for Manchester United today was all the injuries that we took on. Rasmus Højlund scores a fantastic goal. His strength, his speed, his finish, fantastic goal. Moments later, he goes down, he's off the pitch. Leny Yoro, he made a little mistake in the first couple of minutes, but he recovered really well, made a fantastic tackle. Guess what happens? He picks up an injury. He's out of the game. And the worrying thing with Leny Yoro is he also missed a training session yesterday, one of the two training sessions, which kind of maybe makes me think that there was something not right there with him yesterday. He's played here today. He goes off injured. Hopefully nothing major for them guys. We saw Amad Diallo go down after a whack. This pitch, yeah, for all the money they spent on this stadium, which is beautiful here, my back garden's better than that. And it's got the patched up. It's all sorts wrong with it. So there were a few issues with that, and we don't want to be starting with injuries. We've seen how the Kobe Mainoo injury affected us last season. It didn't help us out much at all. So disappointing with the injuries. And pre-season's about getting fitness up, and we've obviously the fitness is gone. You know what I mean? We got Chuboi and John Shin in the wings as well, who are going to come and join us, have a little chat. I haven't seen Chuboi since Romelu Lukaku's debut for Manchester United. It was so good to see you coming here, man. Tell us what you're thinking and how you're feeling seeing United in LA.
You know, same thing as you said. I've been worried about the Euro injury. Also, we use these like turf pitches, and I don't know why. Every stadium in North America has like these artificial turf pitches. And you see what it does to football players. It's not great. So I'm happy that I saw United, but at the same time, like I said, they spent a lot of money on this stadium. I mean, look at what's in the screen.
I think they spent all their money on the screen. I forgot what the hell is down there.
No, it's still one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive stadium I've ever been to.
American stadiums are nuts.
They're absolutely
incredible. You have so many different food options. You have all this like a United, you can either buy a pie or whisk up.
How do you feel about the American food then? Is it too much? Is it?
Well, when you're in California, you have a lot of Mexican friends. And I love Mexican food. So I'm in my element. You know what I mean? I had one or two mini Mexican shots yesterday. These things with spicy Mexicans there.
Okay, yeah, you're in trouble.
They fucked me up. So.
You are in trouble, but yeah, it's what do you think about the game?
I was really about to see about the pitches as well. During the tournament ball, Copa America, all the complaints were about the pitches. As beautiful
and fans probably jumping over the walls and shit.
Well, that was obviously.
Yeah,
well, let's talk about the pitch. Only talk about the pitch. Seriously, I mean, as soon as I saw Rasmus, like he started like pointing to his thigh, I was like, no way. And then Leny with that, it gave me a little bit of like a traumatic flashback to last,
especially the muscle injuries as well.
Exactly.
The dead leg. All right. Well, the muscle injuries are fucking worrying, man. Because that could be weeks, months.
It's very concerning, but this is one thing that they need to figure out ASAP this season.
Before the World Cup, that's one thing.
Well, with respect to the pitch, of course, but from Manchester United's perspective, they need to figure out and address what the situation is. Because there's no way on God's green earth we're going to go through another season of this repetitive issue of injuries, because this is too frequent for it to be like coincidence. There's something there. You gotta figure it out.
Well, you said you saw somebody that saw Højlund going off the same day.
Yeah, so one of my boys was seeing time a little bit the hallways, and Rasmus was walking, and he was like gesturing to the people that he was okay. This is my boy texting me. This ain't no ITK.
So hopefully it was a little precautionary.
Yes, it feels precautionary. Yeah. But Leny definitely looked a little bit more serious. It just looked concerning. But anyways, I'll just let it.
But from what I saw from Euro so far, amazing touch. I know that he kind of let the ball go past him, but he recovered very well. Great tackle. He was right in front of me against Jesus. Pinpoint. I'm feeling a little bit of Varane. I don't know. You tell me, but I feel like we have that Varane regen. Who knows? Better read for it.
Yeah, especially like remember when we missed out on Varane. Fergie missed the game to go and watch him and all that stuff, and try and find him when he goes to Real Madrid. It felt like the same thing was happening again, and we managed to get him. I do like the look of him though. He looks like, the eye test never lies, in it? And he just looks so comfortable on the ball. He gets the ball out of his feet really well. He recovers really well when he makes mistakes at pace. His legs are almost like Aaron Wan-Bissaka in terms of the tackles that he can make. I really like when he obviously gets injured. It's a little bit of a worry, man, because then you're relying on Lindelof for the Maguires who the decent players as backups. I'm not going to, be too harsh on them, but we've already seen they're not the guys for us, you know what I mean?
But this could be an opportunity for like Ineos to think, for at least for every team not to send a message to Ineos to be like, look, y'all saw what happened to us last season. We might need extra help, so figure it out. If we need extra, if you guys are a little bit iffy on the Matisse Delict right now, look at the injuries. These are going to happen again. There's potential for these things to happen.
We need to get rallies.
They got to push.
I don't know what we're doing with this Jared Braithwaite thing. Just don't get that.
Just wait and stop.
That's English tags and there's way too long.
It's too expensive.
That's just me.
Yeah, man. It's been an absolute pleasure to speak to you guys. They've got the new shirts on and everything. I like the shirts,
Let's show. Come on.
When I saw the shirts on like Twitter and stuff in the mock-ups, I didn't like them.
You didn't like them?
Now I see them, and you see the graphics inside, like the little. I like them. And I need to get me one of those. Anyway, see you in a bit. Sorry about that. We had to leave the seats. But that was Chuboi and John Shin. Thank you very much to them for stopping by, having a little chit chat with me. We're just leaving the SoFi Stadium now. The SoFi Stadium has been an absolute blast, apart from the pitch. Amazing facilities here, amazing stadium. The American stadiums are incredible, but the pitch today was absolutely shocking, and I think that contributed to Manchester United picking up a few injuries. Fingers crossed the injuries aren't that serious. Fingers crossed that, Leny Yoro, Rasmus Højlund are available to continue in pre-season, and like John was saying, he gave a thumbs up to a few fans, so fingers crossed he's good. It's always abysmal just starting off the campaign like that, isn't it? Horrible, man. Horrible. The season's not even started yet, so proper annoying. But Man United, decent game out, decent day in California. San Diego, we go to San Diego tomorrow. The lads are in the mix zone as well, so hopefully they'll get a few minutes with a player or the manager or someone like that, and they'll have a little bit more content for us. We have got loads coming for you from America, so make sure you're keeping it locked for all of that. Make sure you're keeping it tuned into Stretford Paddock as well, because we'll have so much for you from myself, Jay, Joe, Stephen, Howson, and everybody else that we come into. We're going to San Diego after this on a little road trip. Remember, you can get the members vlogs as well, which are getting put out there, and we're filming for those members vlogs, so you can get on them and make sure you're getting involved with that. But yeah, absolutely amazing day here in California, in Inglewood. I absolutely adore pre-season, apart from the injuries. It happened to Kobbie Mainoo last season. I think it had such a huge impact on our campaign. I look how good Kobbie Mainoo was in the end, and look how bad our midfield was. But yeah, overall, not too bad today. There was a few performances as well you look at and you think, I think Mason Mount's having one,
Definitely.
And I think Mason Mount's going to be good for Manchester United this season. I genuinely do. I think he's a fantastic player. We had a few injuries with him last season and he never quite got going. Now there's always the thing that, we could have got him free for this summer and we paid 60 million for him and we had a season where he didn't really play, but I think he's a fantastic player. And if you look beyond that and last season, I think this season could be one for Mason Mount. So looking forward to that. And I think he's impressed me so far on pre-season with his fitness and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Manchester United lose in SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, but do win the penalty shootout. And as we've said, that was the real quiz. So thank you very much for tuning in. Keep it locked. We'll see you in a bit.